Good morning, everyone. This is Rahul Sharma from Chicago, Vedic practitioner for last 34 years, and excited to share with you my another video of narration from the books of Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya, Mata Bhagavati Devi Sharma, the founder of All World Gayatri Parivar. Today is my 29th video release, and this is will be talking about Vedic framework of personal happiness and success on our the moksha, which you can also understand by liberation. And this is a narration from the latest release of Akhand Jyoti, which is a monthly publication from All World Gayatri Parivar. I was just going through that, and I just like this topic. I wanted to share with you what does it really mean. So let's talk about that. What are the different synonyms for moksha, which you can really understand and comprehend in your mind? Is also known as enlightenment, which is attainment of the deep wisdom, which can come through Gayatri Mantra, insight and realization of one's true nature. As simple as that. Some people also call it Nirvana, which is part of the Buddhism understanding, but still the same meaning. Salvation, which is state of the eternal bliss and union with the divine. That's also mean as the moksha. And then self-realization is also the same thing as a moksha or understanding, or some people also call as a mukti. Mukti is nothing but union of your individual soul, atma, with the reality, Brahman or Paramatma, what we call it. That's all meaning of the moksha. And to understand what is the moksha, which is the ultimate target of the human being. After so many 84 lakhs or 8.4 million different species, we get the human body for a specific region. The ultimate target for human body, soul within the human body is not just to eat, sleep, have fun, and then die. That's not the ultimate fun, because that you can do even as an animal. Even a dog in US has a much better life than many human beings. So the ultimate target for human being is to understand about ourselves, know what Atma and Paramatma is, and that is the real Mukti or Moksha. The transformation of the individual consciousness and the realization of the divinity within. That whatever God we talk about, God is within us, and we are in the form of His own image. The end of relationship of soul from body, once the fruits of your karma got concluded. That's very important to understand. As long as you have karma and the results are attached to it, you keep getting birth to nullify it until all the action reaction gets zero. You will keep getting the birth, and then unless you really finish all your results of your karma, and that is end of your relationship of the soul from the human body. That is your real moksha. It also means freedom from what? Freedom from cycle of life and death. As I mentioned to you, there was a book which I read long back, autobiography of Pramanand's yogi. In that book, in the last chapter, I still remember, his guru came and created a imaginary palace for him to go walk on the palace and fulfill his last desire, which was stopping him from his freedom or moksha. So he did that with the metaverse kind of thing. You can feel that kind of feeling that you got that, you become the king of the palace, and then he got the moksha. That will liberate you from the cycle of the life and death. And of course, we need to have freedom from the greed, freedom from the lust. We need to get freedom from attachment with any friends, family member, any who have a title, wealth, fame. We need to get rid of that. Easy to say, difficult to accomplish that. But that's why the moksha is not that simple and easy. Fear of death, you should not be having any fear. You should understand that death is only the body which is decaying. Our soul is permanent. It does not get dead, just like energy never dies. And you need to have freedom from pain and sorrow. That's what the moksha really is. So ultimately, what is the benefit? Why I should be seeking for moksha? Why I should not enjoy the life? If you're looking for the state of eternal bliss, then you need to be doing all those things. So that's the benefit of looking for moksha in your life. How to attain the moksha? Okay, there's another question will come. To attain moksha, you need to first find a guru who has attained the state of moksha. Okay, I found, fortunately, Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya. He is free from all those things. And before even died, he even wrote a book that after his death, there will be no more birth from him. He will be spread multiple times in terms of the thoughts, and in terms of the emotions, the Karan Sharir and the Sukshma Sharir, and we can feel that his power there. So he doesn't need to have any more human body to fulfill his desire or the work pending in his past birth. And then once you have the guru and you're doing that, then you need to have self-awareness. That means understand the distinction between the temporary material, which is what we call in this world, worldly matters, our cars and house, and the eternal spiritual self. Is very crucial to understand that self-awareness. Serving others, once you understand that, the soul within you and soul within the insect or the animals or the other human being is exactly the same, and you can do self-love service or seva, that's considered the integral part of the spiritual growth, what Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya has done in his age of 13. And once you read his book, you will know more about it. Of course, meditation and spiritual practice like jap, tap, sadhana help you to start doing detachment, forget about envy and greed and all those things, the lust. That will definitely help you, and Gurudev has written a lot of books about those. We will definitely talk about them. Knowledge and wisdom is definitely important. Gain the knowledge about the spiritual truth and the nature of the reality. This is how some of the steps to attain the moksha. And then virtuous living. Eventually, once you understand the benefits of this, you start leading a life based on the dharma, what is the righteous act to do, and being truthful all the time. That's how you can attain the moksha. When you should really start making attempts for the moksha. So I'm going to share this timeline of all the four ashram, what our religion has taught us. So from the age of 0 to 25, we call it Brahma Varchasva Ashram. That means dedicated for your self-development, your education, your physical fitness, mental fitness, being a student. That's our Brahmacharya Ashram. You need to follow that and build your body, build your mindset, and become hardworking. Then from 25 to 50, you will be transitioning to the Grihastha Ashram. That means you start your family, householder, get married, have children, earn and raise your family. That's your duty, that's your responsibility, that's your dharma, because you have to get rid of the pitra rin, because your father has given you birth, you have to give birth to somebody else. That's why you need to do that part. The third ashram is from 50 to 75 years of age, when you serve others. We call it Vanpastra Ashram, which is kind of a retired life. You already have taken care of your family. By the age of 50, your children are settled, their education is done, they have their job, they got married. So gradually at that time, that will be your first journey to the moksha, when you start withdrawing yourself from the worldly duties and responsibility. Let children run their own business, let them do their work. You don't need to keep poking into their life. The last phase, which is the phase of moksha, we call as sannyas ashram, is from age 75 to whatever age you're going to be living. And this is why the time to practice to moksha. And as we discussed on the previous slide, that's where you can have complete detachment from your friends, family, and just think about the God, whether you can do in isolation, whether you can do in any ashram. That's how you're going to attain the moksha. And the last part, what are the checklists? How you know the progress on your pathway to get your moksha or nirvana? This is just a small list of the question, but this can be keep extending to hundreds of questions. Like, do you get upset if not get recognized despite your hard work, but your friend get recognition if he has not done something? Answer is yes or no. Do you get depressed if you lose a family member for a death of your friend, family, pet? Do you get depressed? Do you feel sad about it? Did you get attached when you are offered sweet or gift? Attracted, so you get attracted if you get somebody offer you sweet or some gift or money or bonuses. Do you have envy with anyone? Do you get upset if your valuables are stolen? Do you treat all living beings as equal, like insects, animal, family, other human? Do you wish for a promotion, title, rewards of your work? Do you want to be recognized when you make a huge donation to a charity? All these questions can keep going on. If any of these questions, if your answer is yes, that means you are far away from your moksha. So when every single answer will be no, then you are going closer to the moksha, and that's how you will know that you are on the right path or not. And of course, your guru can always help you out. So let's conclude that some of the action item. Understand the meaning of the four ashram and set a goal to follow them. Most people are not following it these days, but you need to set those goals. Get married timely, and then get your children settled on timely. Do the one plus, serve people, serve society. Donate your time to the ashrams, and then of course start realizing yourself by reading and doing meditation and japa and tap. Read literature of Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya on Who Am I and Gayatri Sadhana to begin your journey of moksha from your age 50 plus. You can do earlier also, anytime, but this is the best recommended age. Keep checking your progress on the path of moksha by answering those questions we discussed in the previous slide. Of course, now towards the end, departing message: be a Vedic practitioner, learn, adopt, and practice the secrets of success written in 3,400 books by Gurudev Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya. Stay successful and happy, and help others, making this world in heaven. 21st century, bright future. That's what Gurudev has told. And don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel if you want to continue to have videos every single